Vicky here with you. I hope you're doing well. So today we're making some cards and we're going to be using some of the wonderful goodies that Francis sent me. But before we do that, I wanted to showcase some cards that I got. So I got this beautiful card from Kathy, and it's just beautiful. Such an amazing sentiment inside as well. She put, not everything in life has to be fussy cut. I just thought that was brilliant. And then I got also this beautiful card from Valerie. Thank you so much. I love it. It's just so pretty. Yeah, very pretty. It was beautiful little Easter card. So thank you ladies so much. I really appreciate it. And today we're going to be making some Christmas cards because, as you saw in the package that Francis sent me, there was a bunch of Christmas things. So we're making something, and I thought I would start off by using these because I'm very intrigued by them. I tried to see if there was anything online that I could find. I found that there's a place that's still selling this kit, but this being said, I wasn't able to find anything that showcased an actual card done. So I guess I'm just gonna go for it and learn as I go, and hopefully make it so that it turns out good, because it'd be kind of sad if it doesn't. So I think it's a question of piling the things on, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna just lightly cut off the edges, because there's these tiny little tabs that show as white edges, and that bothers me. Now, the one thing though is, like, from what I see, you're supposed to put like this image on top. So I guess you're supposed to put it just like that. Now, seems like a lot of white. Okay, let's put this aside. Let's do a card base, and then we can take it from there. So that's gonna be my base. Now, I could use green, but I'm thinking possibly it would be better if it's some red. So I have some dark red here. Oops. So I could put dark red, and then I could put this on top of it. Feels like it's missing some papers though. I did have, there's some papers in here, but the papers fit with this, so I'm kind of hesitant to use them. Maybe I should have pulled out some papers first. Okay, so I'm gonna go and pull out some papers. Okay, so I'm back. I stopped the timer meanwhile. So I have this paper pack, and it has different papers on it. I could do something like that, and then put this on top, because there is some ivy in this. I feel like this is too green. I kind of like that one, so let's go for this one. So now the question is, do I layer this on top of that, and then like I would leave a white edge just because there's going to be some white around her, and then I could do this and then put another, because I don't want to put this on top of that. I feel like it's needing an extra little layer, so I think I will probably add another strip of red, and then I'll put the sentiment on it, because I think that would be a good option. And so make this the base. So it's just a tiny little edge, and then I would do this. And they do say to put like, to do it as like a pyramid type of thing, so to put like foam on it. Oh shoot, I wanted to pull out my other foam tape, my bigger foam. I should have pulled that out as well when I stopped the camera, but oh well, I didn't think about it. So I'm gonna have to use my smaller one. Okay, so then I thought it'd be fun to use this, and maybe then I have some sentiments that are from my digital sets, and we could put a Merry Christmas. Maybe we could do a Merry Christmas in green. Does that be fun? Oh, I have one sheet, one column that's already been started, so I could use that one. And just while I'm cutting, I'll just cut the other one. I don't know if I'll use it today, but if I don't, I can put it back in the folder. Okay, so then I would do something like that, and then I could put some bling to finish it off. So I'm thinking like I would cut this. Let's glue this on top of this so that we can already have a better idea. I'm not going to glue the white yet because I'm not sure if I want to keep that much white. As I said, I think it's a bit much. And then I could do just a tiny thing here. Just makes my cut a lot easier, and I don't have to measure. I hate measuring. Feels like life is too short to be measuring, and it's a good time to be doing Christmas cards because as I'm filming, we're Friday the 5th of April, and it snowed like big time yesterday, April 4th, to the point where it looked like Christmas. There's a lot of trees also that got damaged, and like branches fell, and there's a tree in front of my one of my neighbor's tree that actually fell over partially. So I don't think it's gonna look good with the red. I'm thinking gold would probably be best. Yeah, I think that would be very pretty. Okay, so let's assemble what we've got so far, and then we can decide for the little girl how we set her up on this. I think it was a good decision to use some pattern paper, because I don't think I would have been happy with just the red and the green. I don't know, it didn't seem finished. For having a card a little bit more intricate. I'll kind of center this, and then I'll put these, and then I can decide what I'm going to do for the little girl. Not quite sure how it's supposed to look. 'Cause it feels like you're really putting, you know, just layering things on top of one another. I've done that before for other cards, but you know, like, it didn't have, oh, yeah, I've done that before. It gives a weird effect. It does give a weird effect. Because you can't really can't properly align everything. Because it's not the same size. Or is it? If it was exactly the same size, it would align, but it doesn't. See, when I align the face, then the coat is not aligned anymore. So it's really a question of just layering on top of one another. But I will do a little cut, because I do feel like it's a little bit too much white. And on top of it, there's like the little tabs, which I don't like. So okay, so I did remove just a sliver. Now, I wonder if I have bigger tape. I can use this tape to do the job. And that's one that I've had it for a long time, so it's a good thing to use it up before it no longer sticks. Okay, so I'm gonna just stick this first piece down. Oops. So stick this one down. And then I'll stick this one down. It does take longer when you have to put these layers than using the gun to just and it will make a much thicker card, so you have to take that into account as well when you're gonna mail it out. recently I've sent out, if you've watched some of my recent videos, I had made some cards for my nephew and niece, and my niece card came back because I hadn't put enough stamps on it. Like my postage was not enough, sufficient to cover. I'm thinking that honestly, like, I wouldn't go more than, I'm wondering if I just leave it as that, because if I put it any thicker, like this is, there's a lot of pieces left. Like technically I would be adding this layer and this layer and then another layer, and that feels like an awful lot of layers. Like really a lot of like the card is going to be super thick, and I'm thinking that it's already thick enough. So you know what, I'm gonna take the decision to leave it as that and not put any extra. So these I'm not gonna use, but I will add an extra little bit to this just because I feel like it's missing a little bit of detail. I don't know, it just feels a bit, it does, I was gonna say it feels flat, but it really doesn't. It feels thick. However, the image was missing a little something. I think that little something is perfect for it. So here's one of the cards done. So I'm gonna do something similar for the next one, because I mean I want to use this page since I've got it, and they even have like a tiny little one. I don't know what. Oh, I guess that's for tags. If you were gonna use tags. I could keep those two images though and put them in little die cuts, in case I want to do ATCs or some sort of something. I'm just gonna put them in my little container here. And okay, so we're gonna do something with this. So we use 1, 2, 3 layers. So 1, 2, and 3. I think that's going to be enough. And I'm not going to use the rest. And for this one, what type of paper do I want to use? That could be pretty. Maybe with a red base underneath. Okay, so I'm going to move this aside. I'm glad when I'm actually using the stuff that Francis sent me right away, because otherwise I tend to hoard it, and it's fun to not just add stuff to my stash but actually use it up right away. But her package was so big that obviously I'm not going to use all that she sent me in this video. And then thinking this, but I could put, do I put that, or do I just put the sentiment like on top of and that's it. Okay, could do that. Oops. And then I'm gonna, and I put it crooked. Oh. Let's try this again. So, put this through. And here. Okay, and then I just want to run this again with this. That. This. Something like that. And this one, I'm not going to cut the edge because the picture goes all the way to the edge, so that would not go well. So I guess I can glue this down already. Like that. And maybe for this one I could put some bling, but at the corners. And I'm thinking that the red would probably pop and be nice on this one. Yeah. I'm really getting a good use out of these little blings, which is good. So that. And then I'm going to use and then add this here. The images that I had done this before with were actually from a designer that I was like I'm making cards for. So there's that one. I really like the paper, the colors of the papers with this. I think it turned out really fun. So we have about 5 minutes left. I feel like we have time to, like, I want to make this one, so we'll just take the time to do this one, and then that's going to be enough. Fortunately, we won't have time to do the other ones, but that's okay. And there's a bunch of little pictures here that are not going to be used, and that I'm going to put away. So basically this one, you just layer on top, I guess. So I need to figure out the base for this, and then take it from there. Do I go with green, or do I go with a blue? Like completely different type of look. It's so strange how it can completely change the way the card is gonna look. One makes the mountain go darker blue, but this one makes the trees pop. Oh my. Okay, let's go with the blue, because we did green before. So we'll go with the blue, and then maybe I can add a snowflake to it. So there's that, and then I'm just gonna do this. I could have made the background a little bit bigger, but oh well, too late. I could cut down the image possibly, but I'm kind of afraid because of the layers that are supposed to go on top. I'm not sure how that would work out, so just go with it this way. Okay, so then we're supposed to have all the different layers. So this is supposed to go like this. Like that. So let's I hate when the tape won't come off. Okay, so this one goes right along the top, and then cut this off into pieces. That, and then make sure that I align it properly. Okay, and then this one goes like that. This, and then gonna cut another one because I'll use it for this piece and that piece. This piece, and that piece, and I can put this on top there. I can put this away before I make even more of a mess with it. Okay, and then this one is the little people walking. Oops. Like that. And finally this one. Like that. Okay, so there's that. Now I need a sentiment, and I think I want to add, as I said, a wood snowflake that's not, I have them not too far. So let's see. have some blue ones that I think might be pretty. There's Winter Wonderland. Trying to see which one I want to use for this. I'm thinking Home for the Holidays would be a good one. So that's what I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna cut the bottom off. Well, the sheet is long. And I think I want to use the first one. So these are part of my digital sets that you can find on Etsy. So something like that I think would be pretty. And let's see what we want to put for the snowflake. Oops. So I have different ones. I have some dark blue ones, but I'm not sure that I want dark blue. I'm thinking maybe more something like that, natural look. Or I have a bigger one, something like that, that I could put a blue bling, blue little dot in the middle. Or a dark blue one, purplish blue. I think that would be pretty to finish this off. So okay, so here's my last card. I think it's really fun, that layout. So here are the 3 cards I've made for the video. I can't wait to know which one is your favorite. I always love hearing your thoughts about it. And have you made cards similar to this? I'd be curious to know as well. So that's it, guys. Love you so much. Take care, and I will see you all very soon. Bye. Thanks, Francis, again for sending the goodies along so that I could play with them. Love you guys. Bye.